Guys, Fortnite Chapter 1 is dropping next Friday, November the 3rd. It's pretty much been confirmed by Epic with all the teasers and stuff that they're sending out that we are getting the Chapter 1 map back with OG Fortnite weapons, mechanics, and possibly graphics. This is going to be one of the biggest, basically, seasons in Fortnite history, to get to return to the OG Chapter 1 map. If you've never played Chapter 1 before, you get to experience the nostalgia like we did, like myself and other streamers did, and a bunch of other people that got to just play the game during that time of 2017 and 2018. Let's jump right in the video. I'll kind of cover what I can, what I've heard, what I found out about this upcoming Season 5 month-long, where we go back to the Chapter 1 Fortnite map. Let's get right into the video. You're not going to want to miss this one. Guys, we are literally 1 week, really 8 days basically, not 1 week, but 8 days away from Chapter 1 returning to Fortnite. It's literally going to be so big, you're going to have your old-time streamers that you used to watch that don't play Fortnite anymore most likely return to Fortnite just because Chapter 1 is coming back. Now, we've got some kind of OG vibes to it. The nostalgia is coming back with the new chapter, or the new season, I should say. From what we know so far, is we are going to have OG weapons back, like the pump returning, with the old animations where you had basically where you had OG mechanics where it would pull it over the shoulder. So that is coming back. Let's go get this guy. We're talking about weapons from Season 5 all the way to Season X. We're supposed to be getting a new season every... Where you at? There you are. We're supposed to be getting a new season almost every week. We're supposed to be rotating from Season 5 all the way to Season X. Now, this should be pretty fun. Now, we're not going to get the collabs, is what I've been seeing from streamers telling us that have kind of gotten leaks. Anyway, we're not going to be getting, like, the Gotham City in Tilted Towers and all that kind of stuff. But we will possibly see return of maybe some events. We're talking, like, the... we're talking about the Monster versus Mech. They might do a little tribute to that, from what we're seeing. Now, none of this, the Monster versus Mech stuff, isn't confirmed yet, or anything. But we know we're going to the Chapter 1 mech just by the teasers and stuff that streamers are getting. There's several streamers getting little care packages from Epic, basically showing them the old map on a record. And if you play it in a record player, it gives the old OG lobby music from Chapter 1. Now, if you want a better person that does this a lot, Cypher PK can really... Cyberkid does this a lot, so he's more used to doing this than I am, and I'm literally only gonna play that for the whole month. That's the only game that I will be playing. That's the only game that I'm going to be playing. And yeah, I'm very excited. And you should be excited too, because Chapter 1, especially with the mechanics being gone, they're not going to be putting in any of the mechanics that we have now. Mantling and sprinting will be disabled for the whole season, is what it looks like. They are bringing back 0 builds. I'll post up a little screenshot of the Twitter post that I've seen from Hypex, basically showing that they're going to be adding a lot of zip lines around the map. So we can do no builds still on the map, which I really think that's a very cool thing that Epic is doing. I think 0 builds needs to stay in the game. They have a whole fan base, basically, that loves 0 builds. Because a lot of people these days, I know a lot of the, like, even buddies that I play with these days, they don't even touch build mode anymore. And it's crazy to think, because back in the day when we used to play, that's, you know, when build mode was the only thing, I mean, they were goated. And now, literally, they would rather play 0 builds than build mode. And I can understand, because, you know, it kind of makes it almost like a whole different game. You don't got to worry about building. You just got to worry about natural cover, and it kind of makes it a little bit more challenging and stuff. So I can understand, you know, there's a community for 0 builds, there's a community for just build mode, and there's a community for both. So I think adding 0 builds and keeping that in the Chapter 1 return is very crucial to Epic keeping a lot of their player base. Or not a lot of their player base, but most of their player bases. We did get some updates in the files, where Epic has updated the quad crashers, golf carts, and all that good stuff, all the vehicles that we had. Drift boards are coming back, supposedly. And, yeah, so I think it's going to be a whole lot of a month, I could say. I do think that it's going to be probably the most fun, I guess, month or season that Fortnite's had in a while, just because a lot of the old streamers that, like I said, used to play this game all the time, you're talking about Dr. Lupo, Tim the Tat Man, a lot of people that you know will get to come back and kind of relive those nostalgic moments from that. Now, I know they're not going to be a, you know... That's kicking me off. Where's the Tfue Classics? I'm gonna shield up real quick. Just because I only got 20 health, man! So please, have some fun, look forward to it, and it's going to be one of the best seasons that you've experienced so far. If you haven't experienced it, You're in for a wild ride. If you were lucky enough to get to play Chapter 1 back in the day, you're going to have a big nostalgia hit come next Friday. Because you're going to be able to play on the map that you were wanting to go back to. Just like everybody else. We've waited this long. Well, time is here. Let's go have some fun. See you there.